All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So, this is, of course, an experiment. We will know if the audio was on point, if there was a lot of background noise or not. But the theme for today's pod was too good to pass up. And so, of course, for those of you who know, I've been doing these pods now consistently, literally every single day for now closer to 3 years. And so, while I'm away at this point on a holiday, I still, and like in the past, I've made it a point to make the time to show up and share with you the good news, the message. And of course, today is definitely one of those powerful days where there's been some really, really amazing messages that showed up. And so, give me one quick second while I send this message out to my group. There we go. All right, let's see. I'll come back here. Perfect. So, like I said, the this time round, of course, I'm not in my studio. I'm recording this while I'm away on holiday, and over the next couple of days, I will be, making sure that I find the time, I make the time, and when I record, maybe the background may change from day to day. But as I said, the intention that I had set so long ago was to reach out and was to share with you my intention of why um, and in fact, let me say it like this: it's like every day there is, a moment of inspiration that strikes me, and that's how these scripts get written in my head, no less. And of course, it's impromptu, and this is what makes the process so enjoyable for me. And I feel extremely blessed that every single time, there's some really, really powerful themes that emerge. And today, of course, we're talking about the power of transformations. And I'm talking about the TRANCE kind of transformations. So, if you're someone who is experiencing these moments of magic in your life, maybe, you're getting downloads, maybe you're at a point where you can't explain why these things are happening in your life. And I just want you to know that you are exactly where you're meant to be and that these messages are coming to you because you've put in a lot of work over a period of time, especially as a healer, especially as a coach. You've done a lot, and there came a point in your life where you realized that you were meant to take this message out and share it with the world. No longer play small, but instead truly believe in your message and share it with the world. So there's a reason why you're receiving these messages and you can't really explain the shift, but it just keeps happening. Maybe it happens cyclically. I know that for me over the years, it's something that I couldn't explain before, but now it all makes sense. That even if every 2 to 3 months through the year, there are those moments where I, literally get uh, experience shifts that I cannot explain, and there are new ideas that pop in. And obviously, initially it was difficult. I didn't understand what was going on, but now I know that this is part of the process. And just like as well, every creative process, and we all are creative, but especially when you recognize that you are in that zone of creation, every creative person has their own process, and now, of course, you get to experience it. You get to to give thanks and to express your gratitude that you get these ideas, you get these shifts that you experience, and now, of course, you get to share it with the world. So, what I will definitely say is make sure that you keep sharing it with the world, and there will be moments that will feel like the light has dimmed. There will be moments where it feels like maybe you've lost track, maybe you know you're not going to experience downloads anymore. But just remember that's part of the process because rather than doubting it, when you make it a point to stand tall and you make it a point to receive these transformations, it just means that you are being your abundant self. And when you are abundance, that is when you're able to allow for this to show up in your life. So, as always, I really truly appreciate you for watching this, whether you are my viewer, listener, or watcher. And maybe one final little nugget, I keep saying watcher. This is because a lot of us, we tend to lurk, we tend to watch people on online, it's in a live, whether it's in the videos that we create, but they never get to know that we are watching them and secretly learning from them, getting ready for that moment in our lives where we can, really show up and contribute, really show up and collaborate. So big, big thank you to each of you. And these pods, keep coming, and we will keep the hits rolling. And having said all of that, of course, as always, remember to live your purpose. Before I go, just a quick reminder: we do these pods. And this is a pod that I create every single day. In addition, every Monday and Friday, we have the live session. This is the I Hypnosis Live Experiences, and this happens every Monday and Friday between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Over and above this, of course, we want to go deeper. As we always know, those who pay attention. So these are paid tracks. This happens every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a 3-day process. The I Hypnosis Live Foundation Program. And this is a way for you to really start to make room for more transformations, for you to be able to receive more of these shifts. We focus on three very, very important secrets or building blocks, if you want to call them that. One is, of course, your soul identity. Second is toxic habits that maybe you've been trying really hard to uproot, but you've been going about it wrong. So you get to learn what your toxic habits are, and more importantly, why you're not able to get rid of your toxic habits. And lastly, of course, until money is no object, money is the object. So the focus is obviously on creating money breakthroughs. And so this is where we start. And at the end of 3 days, if you believe that this process has benefited you, then you can continue on the journey in what we call the I Hypnosis Life Advanced Program. And in this program, this is a 3-month process. So we continue to go deeper, and you will be able to see some massive, massive transformations in all areas of your life, be that health, be that money, or of course your relationships. And lastly, if you like this format and you want to learn this, you want to be able to use this in your programs, in your sessions, especially if you're someone who has just started off as a healer, just started your journey as a coach. These skills will help you because, again, I speak from practice and I speak from experience. I've been, practicing this, and I've been doing the work, doing the repetitions for more than 20 years. So these are skills that I teach you. And this is our mastery program, the I Hypnosis Life Mastery Program. And this is a 90-day process. And lastly, if you want to be mentored by me directly, you want to be part of the coaching program, then definitely reach out and ask for more information. And seats do open up from time to time. So having said all of that, of course, I always remember to live your purpose. God bless, and of course, I will be back